Welcome everyone to the Brickitect Studio Outer Banks edition. Right now we are on vacation, and tomorrow, which is going to be our third day here, is looking like a rainy day. Right now it's the evening of our second day. And we ended up bringing a bunch of Lego with us, and I thought maybe we could get started on this and show you what you're going to be in for this week and what we're going to be in for as well. If you watched our most recent vlog video, you would have seen a whole bunch of this, including the set that I'm going to be building, which is the radio. Clarkman's primary set is the Dreams, what's this, Mateo and
Z-Blob car.
The Z-Blob car. He's got some other stuff too.
And then we got this for some funsies.
Right. You got Edie, the Jurassic World set.
And I got two sets I already built. This little Iron Man Mark V brickhead and this Ahsoka from Clone Wars.
There's some other stuff in here too. Clark, he stacked this. He's got a Ninjago set, and then even tonight, we went shopping. Show him what you got tonight. We have another little thing to show you guys as well.
Oh, jeez, I don't know if I can get out of this.
Clarkman's trapped. We'll show you a look at our place here. It may not be in the best condition right now because we've been here for a few days.
I'll bring the two sets that we got.
Okay, Clark's going to bring the stuff that we got so far. We did a little Target run tonight, just in case we run out, because we really only have like one rainy day. And it's not even guaranteed that tomorrow's going to be rainy, but you can never have too much Lego is what a Brickitector told me.
I got this Batman mech just for some parts. It was on sale for like $11, so I mean, of course gotta get it. And then it's got a new Batman minifigure. And then we got this Galactus.
We bought this for one reason. Show him the reason, Clarkman. Look at that dude. Look at the top of his head. No, we just think this set's pretty cool.
My ideas.
And yeah, that's the Clarkman line that he does there. So do you guys think, I mean, it could rain for the rest of our vacation, and I think we're probably gonna be okay for Lego sets here.
Yeah.
Gosh, I'm hoping just to be able to get through my radio. That's all I'm hoping for. And I don't know if I'm gonna get that far because it's so nice outside.
I hope I can get through my Z-Blob car.
And if not, if he does, then we got more and more stuff to do. So there you go. That's our, not even a haul because we already showed this all, but that's what we brought with us to the beach. We packed this along with us, and hopefully we get a little bit of this built. And I think we're going to start tonight. I mean, right now, it's like debating on raining, but it's also kind of nice. That's the way it is here. Like, 1 second it's beautiful sunny, next second it's raining, next second it's beautiful nice.
I can't wait for this Galactus. This Galactus is sick.
Did that move up in priority over your Z-Blob car?
Yes.
Which one are you going to build? Which one are you going to do? He's going to do that one first.
Our second dream set we've ever bought.
All right, that's our second dream set. This is...
I'll add it to the wall.
I had a lot of icon sets, but this is all the stuff that we have to build. And we're going to bring you with us on the journey in building these things, like bag by bag. We'll show you the process.
Bag by bag.
This dude. Punch tabs, though, on a $100 Lego set.
Punch tabs on a $30 set.
Okay. Anyways, we're gonna get to building here. And I might do a bag. Let's just do a bag. And then we'll see what the weather turns into, and then we'll see what happens tonight. But I thought we break Clark's arm. I'm gonna break Clark's arm, and then we're gonna get started on building. In here so you guys can see the opening. I'm just cracking like a lockpick almost. You just kind of put the knife in behind the punch tabs, and then that allows you to get in there, and you can open it like a normal Lego set that would have tape on it. And I'll let Clarkman do the honors here. Get you guys the drone shot.
Oh, dude.
There go the tires, which is, I think, the coolest part of this set, in my opinion. Look at these things.
Look how green they are.
That is wild. What if they glow in the dark? They kind of feel like they should. But I've never seen tires that cool before. They're pretty neat.
The Z-Blob.
The Z-Blob tires. Let's see your bags.
Bag 3 is just some bad guys. I found that cool brain piece.
Oh, that's neat.
So this is bag 1 here. I see Mateo in there. I think maybe Z-Blob might be there.
You're going to be done with this set in no time, dude.
Z-Blob's right there. That's a minifigure.
Okay.
That's meant to be a minifigure.
So this set is 485 pieces, which is like 6 minutes for Clarkman to time. Manual not folded. Stickers. Intact. All good. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do the same thing on mine. Can you hit those overhead lights? Can we do that? We're rapidly losing light here. We went out for dinner, then went to Target. All that fun stuff. Ooh, they're like white lights. That gives us a little better lighting, though.
I like the artwork on the front of this. Like, look at that.
Yeah, that looks cool, dude. You want to show it? Boop. Check that out.
It's like the set, but it's like
Okay, I'm in. Let me show you. Ooh, that's a lot. I love the color in here. It's that little minty green. There's Clark's first minifig. He's already got it done.
Mateo's done.
There's another bag down here. Which one's this? Oh, luckily that's only bag 1, so I have 7 bags total. Let's show this off. That extra lighting really helped, Clark, man. Thank you for turning that on.
Dang, dude, this fucking massive.
You liking that set so far? That's cool. Oh, look at this. There's what inspired this, I guess. That's the radio in real life. Or several of those, I suppose. Tune in on your creative channel. And there it is. The Lego radio. This set is very different from the Z-Blob car. This is kind of like a display piece. You can put your phone inside this too, and then you can play music, you know, with your phone, which is kind of cool. Adds a little dimension to it. And there's the build. Let's show like what this looks like when we get into. Oh man, that's gonna be a lot of grills that I have to put on the front of that, dude.
This manual's so awesome. Look at this. It's like they have what you're gonna be building in like the bag.
They're doing a really good job with that, huh? I also like the outer edge. Look how that's like, it's like yellow. I like that.
Look at that awesome Z-Blob.
So that's a character, huh?
Yep.
I know nothing about Dreams.
I guess he's meant to be a big part of the character because a lot of Dream sets are involved like Z-Blob, like Z-Blob mech, Z-Blob this, Z-Blob that. A lot of Z-Blob.
We're Z-blobbing.
He must be like some kind of like friend of them or something.
I said 7 bags earlier. There's 8 bags. Oh, right there in front of me. It is bag 8. Let me check the weather out here. Huh. Actually, I don't think it's going to rain tonight, Clark, man. At least not from this angle, it's not. It starts dumping rain down. Tomorrow, it's supposed to be windy, cloudy, rainy. We'll see. We'll see if they're right or not.
I kind of want them to be because I really want to build some Lego.
We can do that at home, though. You can't go to the beach
know,
and swim.
but
But it is kind of fun building Lego on vacation. I like doing these videos like this. Last time we stayed here, right here is where we built the Super Mario question mark block back in, I think, 2022.
So this is the same place that was created?
Yeah, that's where that was built.
Wow.
That was an easy set to travel with, as I think this one will be too, because it's just a box, basically.
I think I'll be able to get this done in time, definitely.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're good. Mine, maybe not. Plus, you're a much faster builder than me, because you're just like...
I got those little fingers.
You got the tiny little
I
fingers
got
for the
little
building.
click fingers.
Exactly. Think you'll get to those Ninjago guys? You think that was just like...
I don't think I really want to build them, though.
Yeah. The Ninjago kind of went down the tier list when Galactus came through.
And the Batman.
Yeah. Good stuff. You got to build this, though. This is a part of our haul, so you got to get to this one, okay?
That's what I'm going to do second.
Okay, so it's going to go that, then the Batman, and then Galactus, and the Ninjago thing's probably just going to be traveling home with us. Mm-hmm. Hey, it's better to have too much Lego than not enough. That's what Brickitect told me.
I'm just curious. I think... I can't tell if that's meant to be Nia or not.
Nia Samurai and Golden Lloyd. And Firstborn Dragon. I had this, we got this a long time ago. It's been in the storage room in Doom, but Clark has become a Ninjago detector. People are going to be excited about that.
Ninjago.
Long before Clark Man was a Ninjago detector, there was Ninjago. And there is bag 1. Going in. Newsflash coming in. Clark Man applying his first sticker. Can he do it? What will the rating be? A 1 out of 10? A 10 out of 10? Somewhere in the middle? Stay tuned to find out. We're being very dramatic. You know? You think you got it? Nice job, buddy. Sticker achieved. I think it just works. You don't even have to hide your face. I think it just knows. It knows. You guys want to see the bottom of a radio? Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Is that your first bag? You have a couple pieces left.
First bag.
That's cool.
Couple pieces left.
Okay. Yours is looking way more exciting than mine. Mine's like a docking station. Yours is looking like really cool.
Oh, that looks so good. Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did it.
Oh, I love how it just autofocuses. That's so nice.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, anyways, bag 1 right there. I'll show you guys how I think the seating's meant to work. So you get your little Mateo here. You sit him down in like a normal sitting position. You put him in there. Dude, It's so good. He was like meant to use like this gaming controller to control the cars. He's like, I think so. I think on the box they say Z-Blob's meant to go back here somewhere. Like Z-Blob. Pew, pew. So yeah, that's bag 1.
You like it so far?
Yep.
And just like that, bag 1 of 8, not 7, of the radio is finished. And so far, the build, while not as impressive as Clarkman's, it does remind me of one of my favorite Lego sets, and that is the Lego Nintendo Entertainment System. It kind of feels like I'm building that again, and you can probably see if you've experienced to do this, you're kind of just building like a box like this. But this box, over the course of a day, or maybe more, depending on how the weather turns out, will eventually turn into this, and I'm very excited for that. So we're going to be back with you here. We're just going to do this one here tonight. Might actually be able to take a walk this evening. We'll enjoy the last little bit of good weather, at least for today, and then we'll be back and we'll continue on with our bags and show you some cool stuff here with our big Lego haul. It's the next morning, and so far, just some clouds out here. That being said, 30 minutes or so it's supposed to start raining, but just for a little bit. Speaking of just for a little bit, at the very least, we're going to get started on our next Lego bag, going into bag 2 of our builds here.
Oh, this is Dad's.
Clark's stealing my bag.
Right,
I was like, I had my second bag sitting out here.
I knew that.
That doesn't look like Z-Blob pieces.
I know, I was like, why is there elevator pieces?
This is like the inner workings of my radio. I don't know how radios work. It's some type of sorcery or magic. But they do somehow. The elevator piece you're talking about is right there.
I love the neon yellow that they have on this set.
It's a good color, huh?
Didn't they bring it on in that hospital set that I built?
Yeah, it was from Lego City, I think, is where they started adding that in. At least that's where I noticed it initially. See if I can get bag 2 done before the rain starts. We'll have a race. Race with Mother Nature. I think this is for the radio dial on the front. How that moves down there. Look at Clark's. Wow. I'm over here showing this lame thing where I'm like, ooh, look at this. And Clark's over here with this full-on ship. Man, I am jealous. Look at the swoosh level of that thing. Let me see if mine swooshes. Oh yeah, it's totally swooshing. That's gone forever. They clean this place. They're like, what are all these little green Lego pieces everywhere? What is this stuff?
Dude, that was a tight turn there. Like I was trying to aim for like the camera, so I could get like a cool blaster shot.
I like that those are in green now. We only really had those in gray before. Yeah. That's neat.
Look at these prints.
Is that a print or a sticker?
No, stickers.
Oh, did you put those on?
Yep.
How's Clark's application? Rate it on a 1 to 10 scale. Or a 0 if you need to go that low.
Oh, I know what's meant to go on this thing, Dad. Remember I told them how Z-Blob's meant to go on like the back?
Yeah.
That's where he's meant to go. He's meant to go on the little circle.
Oh, he chills up there. That's cool.
It's just minifigs, Dad.
What? Your whole bag's just minifigs? I keep getting more jealous by the second. How dare you, Clark fan?
The whole entire bag.
Look at this guy.
The whole entire bag is meant to be minifigs.
Oh, man.
And all the Lego parts are just used for minifigs.
I'm like, look at this tuner. Clark's like, I just built a bag of minifigs. Let me see if we can get the full close on them. Oh, yeah. What's that guy's name? Does he have one?
He has a name, but I can't remember. It's like VR headset, some guy.
His name's D-Shock and VR Dreamling.
So many crazy colors.
There we go.
Colors in this side is crazy.
It is very eye-catching, eh?
Yeah.
Tell me that's not more exciting than tons of minifigs. Come on. Come on. Look at that. Still very much feeling like the Nintendo, by the way. If you're wondering what the build experience is like. It's the Nintendo. Do you ever look ahead when you're building and just to see what you're in for?
Sometimes.
I like to see like what the next thing I'm building is going to be. There's actually a lot of like internal stuff to this.
So I think the spiders meant to like try to like hypnotize the guy or something, because look at that. Like the spiders have a tentacle come out and like
it's taking his brain.
He's like, oh. Can I borrow your brick separator?
My brick separator?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, I see some printed pieces in here. That's something that the Z-Blob set doesn't have. Actual prints. I have an on button here. I don't know if it's in focus or not, but we do have an on button. And what do you know? an off button.
I got a printed piece, Dad.
How dare you?
Got a printed piece.
What's yours look like?
Yeah, it's on a red piece.
Boof.
Translucent red piece, too.
This is probably the coolest piece of the entire set.
No.
That's really neat.
Alright, bag 3 is done. We got bad guys. Oh, we got...
That is a cyber brain spider.
Cyber brain spider. Holding on to a VR Dreamling. Pretty cool. And then, of course, this guy, the V-Shock guy. So that was that bag. So basically all the parts basically just went to this guy, this big brain spider. But it's cool because instead of doing the separate manuals now, in the dream sets, they have it like this, where you can go to a different page to see how to build that thing. So I'm choosing this. You could choose this or this, but I'm choosing this, which is on page 56. So literally just the next page. They make me take off the back thing again.
It's kind of modular, huh?
Yeah.
Little bit. I found yet another printed piece, and this is the dial for the tuner. You can see now I can switch it like this because I just put that piece in, and that slides that over. And if you look at the front of this, I'll show you what this is kind of working towards. It's that right there. Yeah, you don't have much left, buddy. That's all Clark's got.
Look at how much bag 4 is doing.
That's a big bag.
Bag 4 is putting in a lot of work to build this.
You might as well build it because you got a couple other sets over there just waiting for you. You don't have to worry about running out of Lego. I think we're going to be good here. So you might as well jump in and see where it takes you. Kind of looks like a submarine a little bit.
Oh yeah,
It is a sub.
I think it's a submarine alternate.
Darkman going in.
Bag 4. A lot of Technic rods for this. I'm excited because these rims, the highlighter yellow, which is super awesome. Dad's fixing my stickers for me that I put on upside down.
It happens. Happens the best of us.
I'm kind of glad I noticed that because...
So what I do with this is you find the edge of the sticker, you can just peel it up. Ideally you don't use a serrated knife, but if I could find a good edge to get under there, which is, I think this one right here should do. We'll just pick it right up. I got that one fixed. I'm just working on this one, flipping them around. They're just upside down, which is not a huge deal. We'll get them squared away here.
I'm actually excited about some Technic because it's like I never really build with Technic. It's like I want to make something with Technic, but it's just so it's much harder than bricks. It's like there's so many things you could do with Technic. You make machines with it. You could make fidget toys with it. You could do so much with it. So it's like at home, sitting in front of the Technic section, I'm like, what can I do with Technic? But then it's like I never think of anything and I just give up on it.
Well, you keep working with it, and if you get a couple Technic sets just to start out, you'll start to see how it all works. And then you'll get good at it, just like you are with these Lego pieces. Except for stickers. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'll never be good with stickers. I don't think anybody likes stickers.
No one does. Maybe some sicko out there loves stickers. He buys every Speed Champion set and is like, oh, this is the best. Is that good?
Yes, it's perfect, Dad.
You can't even tell it ever happened.
Thank you.
All you need is a knife and a little bit of patience, and your sticker applications can go from...
Now it's an arrow.
Yeah, you're all good. Okay, back to the radio. Just completed bag 3, and here is what my radio looks like. I showed you the on-off button, which is obviously cool. But now we've got the tuner put in, and if you're wondering what that little red piece is right there, that is a Harry Potter wand in red that they put on there for that, and it's like so perfect, so you can tune to whatever frequency you want. And yeah, I just thought that was cool. We finished the bottom of this, again looking like the Nintendo a lot, and then there was some more stuff that went in here. I'm not sure what this is going to be just yet, but that'll come together in future bags, I'm sure, which I'm excited to get into. But this is where we're going to leave it for right now because we got some swimming to do.
Yeah, it's nice out, so we're gonna go swim.
It's now after dinner, and still no rain on our rainy OBX beach day. Did have a couple little drops on the car when we came out from dinner, but so far so good. Speaking of so far so good, our builds. Got to show you this. I went into bag 4 here, and I have another dial, and I wanted to put this on and show you how this thing works because it's really cool. You just snap that in there, and you see the tuner. Check that out. See how I'm turning that? The tuner moves. I just think that's so darn cool. Speaking of cool, Clarkman is going on to his final bag, a giant bag 5. Lots of those green tubes going through there, huh?
That's meant to be on the sides.
Those are
and
cool.
Look at these pieces. Aren't those cool?
They're neat.
And I like these pieces because it reminds me of the Z-Blob mech when they were made. Because they came in the Z-Blob mech.
I actually got a little bit ahead here. I built this thing, which that's going on here. They're using like this, what do you call this, Clarkman? This is, I forget the, nougat?
Yeah,
nougat. They're using that. I'm going to look the color of this up. I keep calling it like peppermint. I'm going to look up and find out what it's actually
Minty
called.
Fresh Breath.
Minty Fresh Breath Green. Light aqua, Clarkman. Not minty fresh breath green. What the most expensive piece of this is? Probably one of those printed pieces, I would imagine.
How much was this set again?
My radio?
Yeah.
$100.
That's not bad. I mean, this thing's pretty big.
For what it is, yeah. Even the printed tiles really aren't that much money. 49 cents you can get one of those for. So not too bad. You could build one of these yourself. I have 2 sides going on this. That's my one side there, and now I'm replicating that on this side here. It's actually kind of cool how it clicks in. I can probably pull this off and show you. There's a, come out of there. There we go. There's one of those little things popping out of there, and then this side, that just kind of goes into that, and it's very secure.
Last couple pieces going on.
Clarkman built this in 24 hours, and that's with doing a whole bunch of other stuff today too. That's pretty good, dude. He's got those cool green flames coming out of the back, and then that's not all. There's this giant piece here.
That was built today.
That's going to be really satisfying clicking that in there.
There it is.
Dude.
Mateo and Z-Blob's car. We gotta put Z-Blob on the back there. There we go. This is the Z-Blob car appearance. There is the front. Mateo is driving in there. You can see him. He looks pretty cool with that gaming controller, steering wheel, with all the stickers and stuff. Sides, you can see these little energy tube looking things. Back, they could do a little more back here with that, but I think since they're doing all the different forms, they don't want to have a whole bunch of extra pieces over if you do the submarine or the jet. Flames are pretty cool. I love the highlighter yellow tied with that green.
Oh my
Highlighter
gosh.
yellow is beautiful.
It's eye-catching. That set is just you see that sitting there, you're just like, whoa, what is that thing?
I know, it's like you'd be walking over here and you see the bright colors and ooh, what is that?
Yeah, that's no retro radio, is it? I think it's pretty
and
sick.
Little Z-Blob's up here on his little platform.
Did I get a good shot of him last night? I feel like I did.
Little Z-Blob right
There's a
there.
Z-Blob, and it's got these turrets that are just insane.
Yeah.
And that all comes off. Do you want to unclick that so you can see how that comes apart?
So you can just do
If you
that.
want to, you can
There's
take
these
that
little things there and then the little clips and it's
Yeah.
so satisfying.
So he
to
could
play
have
with.
his own little ship that's taking off from there.
Yeah, that's
Z-Blob
how
guy.
they have it when it's on one of the alternate forms. They have this as its own little flying thing where it's Z-Blob's pew, 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 pew,
Right.
pew, which is pretty cool on its own. It looks great on its own.
I love the stance of this too, the way the back sits up. This kind of reminds me of RC from Toy Story. He kind of has that look to him too.
That just the appearance of this is just sick. If you looked at, put it down close to the ground on here, to the table. If you see that from the front, it just looks amazing.
That's cool, man.
Just don't turn around or else you'll see that backside.
This is the perfect theme for you, I feel like. It's just,
Yep.
It's great builds, very colorful. You get a lot of great pieces. You can put this into your collection when you're done and have all these parts to build off of.
But I have to say, my favorite part about this has to be the tires and this little gaming controller center part.
Yeah.
I just love that.
He's controlling it with a controller.
It's like it's playing a video game. It's
And then also, I think we probably mentioned this. In the hall, we definitely did. You can build something else out of this as well.
Yeah, that's
You
what I
can
was
build that.
yeah. See,
That thing is
that's
pretty
its
cool.
own little separate flyer thing. And
Yeah.
then you can also just have it like that too.
So you can pull that out. You can do that right now, can't you?
I think it might actually be built in there.
Oh, is it?
I thought you could just unclip it from something and pull it out.
It kind of looks that way, but there's Technic in there, so you might have that bolted in. I do like the alternate build of this. I think that looks really neat too. That's like a motorcycle of sorts, Clark.
Yeah.
It's like a Tron bike almost.
That's what I was thinking.
I like that. But I do like that build as well. And this,
think the
for
car's
$50, I mean, it's almost like a creator set where you could rebuild it and reimagine it into something else. Oh, and you got that guy too, which he wasn't even featured here. Not even filler, I don't think. That's like a whole nother character.
But this gun's pretty cool. I feel like this was with Grandma. One of these was with Grandma too. And then
you got that guy as well, which we really like.
This guy is awesome.
That is D-Shock.
D-Shock. His name's just D when he's like this, but he gets his shock when he gets his gun. He becomes D-Shock.
There you got some lore too.
And I love how like it looks video game pixely. Doesn't that kind of like mess with your eyes?
Mm-hmm.
And the highlighters are insane on this guy. It's awesome.
Dang, I feel like you got your money's worth out of this one, Clark.
You got all these extra pieces over here for like the different builds and stuff.
Yeah. $50 is what this thing ran. $50 for a dream set where you can build a car, you get a flying vehicle, you get this extra thing, you get the minifigs. It's a pretty big win. So that is Clarkman's build, his first build. He's still got this one from our haul to do, and then we got more.
Well, guys, it is the next day, the same day after I built the Z-Block. I literally like just got up, and I decided I wanted to get into Little Edie the T-Rex. Something just launched. I think it might have been a piece of cardboard. Here it is, Little Edie and the T-Rex. Very cute. Bag one. Bag one is building his little meat. And I'll show you guys what it looks like after it's done. This is bag one of Little Edie T-Rex. We just built his little snack. And if you look at that piece right there, that's a new piece. Usually they're down one little stud longer, but no. It's a little shorter. So if you're looking for new Lego pieces, this set is good for you. Right, bag two time. It says we're starting on Little Edie. Bag one was like the size of the bag 5 from the dream set. Alright. I opened the bag. So I'll show you guys what it looks like when it's done. Here's bag 2. You can see we got his leg there, his body. It's actually really good articulation. You can move his thing out like that. Ready, bag 3 is done. Here it is. We got another leg. So now we have both legs. We have 2 little arms and a little tail. But there's one last thing missing. And it's his head in bag 4, which we'll do a little later. So see you guys a little later.
Apparently Clarkman has taken over this build, but I'm back in now and going into bag 5 of my radio as he works on Edie the dinosaur. Grr. We have exactly 2 days left here, so I've got to get cracking on this because I'm only halfway done and we are running out of time. Very much so.
You cut me off there, bro.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
You couldn't see me.
Oh, here.
No.
Here's what you want. Here's what you want to see. I'm doing my unbagging, though. They got to see the unbagging. That's what they're here for.
Yeah.
They want to see bags of Lego get opened and turned into really cool stuff.
Can't wait for Little Edie's head.
Yeah, your build's pretty cool there, buddy. You keep winning the coolness awards for all your builds. I'm building a bottom of a radio. Sheesh. Exactly. Okay, now you've gone too far.
How many bags you got left?
I'm at the halfway point right now. I just crossed. I have bags 5, 6, 7, 8.
Today and tomorrow you're gonna get crack a laughing.
I know, buddy.
You're not gonna.
And the weather is really good today too. I'm gonna have to build in the pool.
Dad's building underwater.
That would be a great video, actually.
Dad building underwater would be really cool.
I just empty a bag into the pool and the pieces are floating everywhere.
They're going into.
Oh, God.
They're going into the filter. Dad's like, yo, my Lego pieces.
I'm sure they would love that.
See how I broke that one water gun there? You see how that tube was like cracked?
Ooh.
Geez, those filters must hurt.
You excited to go back home and like actually get into our Lego stuff again? Our collection.
Yeah.
I got to get into organizing and sorting again. That's essential.
Part of me does kind of miss home, to be honest.
Yeah. Me too. I really love being home. We got a lot of great stuff there.
I mean, the beach is fun and stuff, but it's like nothing's always good. But when you're there for a while, it's like I kind of want to get home. Be back for you.
Yeah. I've got a bottom on my radio and wall. In other boring news, Clark's dinosaur has a mouth. Clark's like speed running over here. I look over, man. The dude's like, there's smoke coming off of his hands.
What's up? This is what it looked like when I was sleeping last night. What's up, guys?
Pretty much. Why does he look like you? I can't tell the difference between them. The moment, at least Clark Man's been waiting for. I don't know about everyone else. I think they're all just waiting for my radio to go on. Just kidding. No one wants that. Oh, we're a little low there, buddy.
Oh, let me let me put him in a good position. Look at that little guy. Look how cute he is.
Looks like it's straight out of Jurassic Park, like the really colorful and cute version. You got the cute T-Rex, and that's the craziest Ford Explorer I've ever seen in my life. Oh my gosh. My radio has a top and a bottom. We're moving up in the world. Oh, oh. I'm building the whole internal mechanism next. Oh, that's going to be a build right there, boys.
Look at how much space there is right now.
Holy cow. We have a table again. How did this happen? A new day is upon us. Actually, it's our last full day, so we have got some Lego to build and finish our goals here, specifically me. I'm just going into bag 6 of my build, Clark Man. Meanwhile, starting his 5th set, going into the Batman mech. There you go, I got you started.
I thought I saw a paper bag, but no, it was just a white flap. I thought there was paper bags.
They're getting there. We haven't seen too much of it.
Batman's cape. Fire.
I'm kind of excited about that minifig too.
I know, this is one of my favorite looking Batman minifigs I've seen. It just looks, that helmet is awesome.
I'm the Batman. Oh, I got another printed piece in here. Look at that. It's a Lego, printed Lego piece.
Ooh.
What do you got there, buddy?
The new Batman head's crazy. They already got the white eyes in there.
Whoa, let me show that.
The white eyes are already literally built into the Batman helmet cowl.
What's his head look like then? Oh, he just has a normal head. That's kind of good, because then he doesn't have that weird thing across his forehead anymore. Batman now has his own little white eyes in there. They should have always been doing it like that.
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah, there's no white strip. So much better.
Dude, this Batman looks good. Delicious looking Batman.
It's a good looking Batman. I think the eyes actually look great. They're still recessed in there. That's perfect.
There's his little battering.
Oh, he needs a battering.
Doo-doo-doo.
He's got to be fully equipped.
Batman, justice.
This is one of the good pieces that I need. Nice little cockpit for Batman to sit in. And of course, the next couple of pieces they want are like these kind of pieces. Never can get enough of these. I'm really happy that now I got a whole ton of parts so I can make my own custom mech. Because I got this so I can have the parts to make my own custom mech at home. What? I'm excited. Why does my hair look so crazy right now?
I got a scrunch all over the place on this. 'Cause actually I had to scrunch this yesterday. I had a spot where I had to like push this down so it looks a lot better. But more importantly,
Oh, jeez, the grill.
look at that. Got the grilly. And that's the end of bag 6.
What's this Lego on that
I'm
piece?
still building that in bag 7. Yeah.
That piece is so awesome.
Printed, no stickers. How about that? That's basically the whole front of this thing is going to be the grills down there at the bottom. That's kind of what we're building right now. That's pretty much, I think that's all I'm missing for the most part. So let's go into bag 7. This is all I got left, Clark. This is the rest of my set right here. Bag 7, done. We got more grill. There you can see like where the speaker thing is going to be too. You can probably see Clark Man through there.
Hello there.
Oh yeah, I see him back there. All I got left right there, bag 8. This thing will be done. Let's see what I'm building here. I'm curious. There's even the sound break inside here as well. Oh, we got Technic. This is the Technic Life. This is probably going to hold the phone in there, I bet you. Batman's coming together pretty good over here too.
Mm-hmm.
How are those legs? Oh, they use that piece.
Yeah.
The no articulation knee piece. How dare they?
They're not Lego, but here's some shells I found on our beach wall.
I think it's acceptable to put your shells in a Lego video, right? This is our beach Lego vlog, so hey. We could probably put him into the radio somewhere. Probably throw him in there.
So
I'm like, why is this thing rattling so bad?
That's like mint color,
Light aqua.
the light aqua color. It kind of reminds me of the ocean look, kind of. Doesn't it kind of look oceany?
It looks like the Hilton. If we were making a Hilton mock.
It looks a little oceany because it's also got that like wood on there. But
Yeah. It feels old school.
It does feel kind of oceany to me.
Yeah. It was like popular in the 50s, I guess. That's probably what they're going for here. I do love I've been flipping this like crazy. I just find that so satisfying. And here's my last one, my last little bag. Every one of these bags have had a little bag inside of them, which is kind of crazy. Here's the sound brick thing. So what does this do?
Tomorrow's weather, another beautiful sunny day.
No way. That's cool. Everything is awesome. You hear it?
There's the attempt. It's gonna be close. Goal!
They had to do it for the Everyone's Awesome set.
Oh my gosh. That's cool. Huh. Look at that. We've got a flipper in here. A black flipper just randomly in this set. I'm not sure what that's for, but I'm curious to find out.
The same way about this tire area thing.
You got a rim.
Mm-hmm.
Got a rim in your Batman set. Lego's doing some weird stuff these days.
There it is.
Is he done?
No, there's a lot more.
Oh, got me all excited there.
I love how the little batarang just clips onto his arm like there. Pretty solid for a Batman mech. Don't really understand the jetpack, but
How does he get around? He's got to fly, right?
no, he's got a. I like how they have like the little cape / like wing things on the back, and you can move them around however you would like. Oh, I think I might keep mine like this. That looks kind of cool. Kind of move them around wherever you want. I don't think they usually have you do that, but you know, I'm gonna have mine like this because it just looks better. So, yep, Batman mech, pretty good.
Nice job, Beebs. Look at this guy's beach build collection. And this is with having nice weather here. Clark's going absolutely crazy in Outer Banks. Here's the little Technic thing that I built. This actually has a rubber band on it that moves up, I'm assuming to accommodate your phone. It just sits in there like that. And then the side, these holes, that's where you put those brown pins in, and that kind of keeps that secured. We have installed the flipper. It's a switch between AM and FM. Not officially a switch, but you get the idea. I won't be able to unsee it as a flipper, though.
You flip the switch.
Yeah.
It's a flipper switch.
That's kind of cool. There we go. Clicked in. The front's looking good. Now we just working on a thing to go around the outside of this. Oh, is this the handle? You want to put this on? Okay, so we got to put this over the edge there. Will it fit? You got your side there? Mm-hmm. All right, is yours clicked in?
Yep.
Working on mine. Okay, we got that on. And I want to show you the back of this. So say we put that down, for example. Mm-hmm. Check this out. If I move this up, we got an antenna. Antennae! There it is. And now we just got to put the sound brick inside. That's like the last step here. So just going in there like that?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay. And that goes on the back. Is there a button that comes down and hits that thing from the inside? I think that's what's happening.
There's the attempt. It's
There you go. When you hit the tune, that hits the sound brick, which is right here. And there's like a ball that comes down and hits that from inside. In fact, I can probably show it here if we take that out. See that little orange nugget there? That little light or whatever you want to call it? If I spin the tuner, that's what that is right there. That's me spinning the tuner. And when one of those comes down, it hits that. But it doesn't like hit it over and over again. I don't know if it should go through all of those, I would think, but mine doesn't quite do that. And I don't know if that's supposed to be that way or not. You can only get to go through like a range like that. And when you hit the end of it.
It's good for the astronaut and good for your family. Ham salad. There's the attempt.
See that?
It's gonna be close. Goal!
I feel like it should go through the entire range. Houston, I may have a problem. His clicks Mine doesn't click like that.
I am not fooling you.
Oh
The radio
no.
actually-
Presses it, but I can't get it to switch channels because everything's hung up in there. It won't turn at all. Why am I having that problem? I did what anyone would do when they have a problem. Turn to Reddit for your issues, and there's a whole post on the same exact problem that I'm having. And this right here, this guy had the same issue, and he found out that these were not seated properly, those little balls that are inside there, and maybe that's the problem with mine. Maybe they need to be pushed in a little bit more. He took the whole set apart and tried to figure it out, and it turns out that's what it was. These balls are not fully seated. Notice ever so slight gap between the balls and respective posts. Press them in as hard as I could to close the gap, and then the knob has a satisfying click with each turn. Okay, I may be breaking my entire set to do this, but I think I have those all pushed in. It still won't turn. What the heck? On and off. Off it works just fine. I turn that on and I'm cursed. Me on my vacation building Lego. It's supposed to be relaxing, enjoyable. I'm getting stressed. This guy, same problem I'm having. Tighten as you show. Mine still has issues. The tuner works great and spins freely until I put the sound block in. Then it's too tight. Exactly. I found another post where a person said that they did this step wrong, and mine's right. The only problem is I've torn this apart beyond recognition now just to get to that. Worst thing in life is giving up. So I'm going into surgery. I got bags 4 through 8 all laid out over here. Bag 1 is all good to go, reconstructed, and then bags 2 and 3 are here. And this is where all the problems lie. So I'm going to take all these pieces apart and I'm going to rebuild this structure delicately, carefully, and taking great care to make sure everything is perfect. So when I put this back together, it actually works. I know this is a huge bummer, having to basically undo everything that I've done, but I think if I can get this fixed, this is gonna be like so great feeling to have this thing the way it's supposed to be. And hopefully I can find my air in here. I mean, it's hard to say, but it's somewhere here. Something did not go as planned, and it's probably here or here. But for now, we're going to go down to the beach, enjoy our day down there, and hopefully this evening I can find some time to fix the radio before we leave tomorrow morning. Mother Nature has determined that we are officially done at the beach on our vacation, which means before we go out for dinner, as we're all dressed up all fancy pants here, Clark Man, he's done with his Lego set, so he gets to just relax. I'm going back into the grind, fixing this thing, and I think I'm on the part right here that maybe determines my fate. I can't say that with certainty, but so far, I have everything exactly the way it's supposed to be. I did a couple things differently here. This time I made sure the tuning thing was all the way to the right. They showed that in the manual, and as you can see here, that's where it's at. This, I made sure that orange ball is at the top, and they're all pushed in as far as they can. The gears are good, as they were last time. The on-off switch works as it should, and that worked last time too. It all came down to the end when I put that sound brick in. That's when everything got ruined. I don't have this thing fully put together yet, but I think I'm at the point now where I can hopefully test out the sound brick and see if it stops this thing from working. As of right now, everything works as it should, and hopefully it'll continue to do so. Let's try this thing out. I'm scared. So there's the on-off button, and it's on now. And I'll try to change the stations.
Okay, caller, get.
Babe,
Okay, caller.
it works.
Tomorrow's weather, another beautiful sunny day. There's the attempt. It's gonna be close. Goal.
Cool. Man, that makes me feel good. Again, I don't know what I did wrong, but it's right now, whatever that was. That was nice in repairing this, like it was all just very modular, so I didn't have to redo the entire set. Thank God. You can have the antenna up like that, or if you put that down, it just clips right into that spot. Then you can have the handle up, and you have yourself a Lego radio. It falls, breaks. I'd be crushed. But yeah, that's cool. From the back, nothing special back here. That's what it looks like, just a bunch of shiny black pieces. But we have an actual radio, and I'm gonna play it again because I worked hard on this. So you turn it from off to on, and then you can just flip through the radio dial, and then you can have this on AM or FM. This is This doesn't actually function there. That's the swim fin. Lego FM. And we can put our phone in here too and play from that as well, which is kind of cool. I was trying to figure out what my first song on my radio is going to be, and I found the perfect one for you. So your phone just sits inside there, and you can get rickrolled. I'm just taken back by this thing. You can't even tell it's Lego, like outside of the logo there. But like if you just saw this sitting on a shelf, you may not even know it's Lego. There's no studs. Like it's clean. Put it right there.
That actually looks.
Oh my gosh. I gotta get Mom's opinion on that. She's gonna be we might be able to keep this in the house, like in the upstairs. Oh geez. This guy. That's our celebratory dance for all the Lego that we built while we're here. And we're even leaving with some. We got Galactus, who will be getting built when we get back into the studio. And we still have this Ninjago set.
Ninjago.
That'll still get built too. Will not go to waste, that's for darn sure. But I gotta show this to Mom. I think she's gonna love this. We'll put the antennae down. Babe, you gotta come check this out. Imagine I rickroll her. I'm like, you gotta check this out. Never gonna give you up. That's how that comes out of there. Oh, you couldn't even see it. This contraption here just goes up and down. That's how you get your phone in there. If you want to rickroll somebody, if you're feeling so inclined. And then we'll just put this back on the back here. Dance to the static. Lego FM. Can you tell that it's Lego?
That's blended in very nicely with everything.
I know. I might get some product shots there of it right there. Put it back over here so I don't forget it.
The handle breaks off.
I thought about that. I was like, no.
Imagine if it did fall.
After I spent all that time trying to fix it
This
too.
is Dad. No.
An entire week I would have literally cried. But I'm not going to cry now because we're going out for dinner and we're going to pack this Lego up and take it home with us tomorrow. That was our week.